Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. We just woke up for the day and this little boy is in such a good mood. He's staring at the cats behind us, in front of us right now. We are going to finish getting ready. I need to throw some makeup on. My eyes are incredibly puffy because I've only got 5 hours of sleep because I did a lot of work last night. We have our same schedule today. We have the 2 yoga classes and we're going to get a lot of shopping done. And we are possibly going out to Albany to visit my mom for lunch. So that'll be a really pretty area for you guys to see if you haven't ever been to Albany before. Mason is having some butternut squash and his leftover banana. He is ready for it. He's been yelling at me. Okay, I'm going to show you guys how to make the most delicious gluten-free pretzel bites with mustard. I make it from this pizza dough. This is my favorite gluten-free pizza dough. It's the Portland company, and it has basil in it. It's so good. This one's frozen. I already have one open because I made these yesterday too. So you just take this and, so I just take it in like the little circle that it comes in, and I cut like 1-inch lines off of it. So you'll end up with little pieces that look like this. And then I'd kind of just like squeeze it together until it's about this length. This stuff is nice because it's already like floured, obviously not like gluten flour, but it's already floured on the outside, so you don't have to worry about it like sticking to the cutting board or your hands or anything like a regular pizza dough. Even people that aren't gluten-free, I make these for them and they always love it. So then once you have them all lined out, I just cut like equal little squares on them about this size, and that's exactly what your pretzel bite is going to look like. So if you want them to be shaped differently, you'll have to do that now because they're not going to change in the oven. Once they're all cut up, we just put them in the water. Don't splash yourself, it hurts really bad. So this is just salted boiling water. And you want to put these in here until they start to float. Sometimes they don't float, I don't know why. But they'll start to get like kind of slimy looking and they'll like puff out a little bit. So I would say it probably takes 1.5 minutes. Okay, and once that is done, you take a slotted spoon and remove them from the pot right onto a baking sheet. I'll show you that in a second. So on your baking sheet, you want to have coarse sea salt. I run out of that because I make these all the time. So I'm just going to take my regular salt and sprinkle it all over. And then these are going to go right in the oven. And that's at 350. Here is the finished product. These baked at 350 for about 15 minutes. It really depends on how big you make your little pieces. About this size takes 15 to 20 minutes. And I like to have these with sweet mustard. I'm a mustard fanatic. I have like 6 different types of mustard in my fridge. So any kind of sweet, like pub style or honey mustard would be awesome with these. The basil is so good in them. Hi you guys, so we just got out of baby yoga and my camera died while I was there, so I did not get to vlog any of that, and I just charged it during class. But we just drove up to Albany, about 10 minutes from the studio, to see my mom on her lunch break. And Mason, of course, just fell asleep right before we got here, so hopefully he will sleep a little bit more in the stroller. And from here, I think we're going to go shopping to Home Goods and Marshall's. Sorry, not Marshall's, Michael's, because we didn't get there last week. And then home to work for a bit. And I'm just finishing up pumping while I'm waiting on my mom to come down to us.
Round and round we go, losing self-control. I keep telling myself, but I don't wanna let you know. Is this what we become? Strangers on the run, looking for something, chasing the sun. All those days, trying to find a place where you won't make them just be alone, alone. All those nights, lying by your side, like it's a vibe, feeling it shine under your spotlight.
Michael's. We just got done. My AC is blasting. Sorry if it's a little bit noisy, but it is hot out today. I didn't need anything, so I just got a couple of things that caught my eye. At HomeGoods, I got this over-the-door shoe rack pocket holder. I'm actually going to use this in my entryway because right now our entryway has this shoe rack on it that's just gross. I've had it forever. It's falling apart. It's covered in mud, and it just takes up space. Our entryway really is a lost cause. We don't really want to do anything to it too drastic because we don't want to live in this apartment much longer. We're trying to get our first house, but it's going to take a little while. So I got that for $5 on clearance at HomeGoods. And then on the way out, I got these gluten-free chocolate chip cookies. I love this brand. These were $3. I already broke into them, obviously. I discovered that I have to go gluten-free again. I was gluten-free for about 2 years before I got pregnant, and I've been noticing a rash on Mason's face that I thought was drool rash, but I quit gluten yesterday and he hasn't gotten that rash back. He was getting it every day, so I think that he has a sensitivity as well. So that was it for HomeGoods. And then at Michael's, I feel like my Michael's is smaller than the ones that I've been to out in Albany. We have a brand new one right here. So there wasn't a whole lot of stuff, but again, I didn't really need much. I did need something from there that I got. But I found these ice molds. I don't know if you can see that very well. These are battleship themed. So I just got these because I got 2 packages. They were $5 each on sale off of like 8. I have a 9-year-old brother, and I think it would be cute for over the summer to put like blue Kool-Aid in the ships and then white in like the iceberg molds, and we can just have it in like Sprite or something. I thought he would love that. They look so cute. And then I got, so James, my husband, just wears plain t-shirts, and I get him shirts from Michael's all the time. They were all 3 for $10. They're unisex t-shirts, so I just got him white, black, and gray, 3 for $10. They are Gildan brand. I've gotten him some green ones there in the past, and they hold up pretty well. So I got him those, 3 for $10. And then the one thing that I actually went in there for that I needed was we just... Hi, honey, I hear you. We're gonna get moving. He's so tired. We've been all over the place today. So we just got him some new work boots. He wears Chippewas, which they're very expensive, but he already put a giant rip in the leather, so we have to repair them before water gets in and completely destroys them, because leather rots when it gets wet in his work boots. So I got some heavy duty string and some repair needles. I'm probably going to work on that tonight before bed. And that is everything. Yeah, so very quick little haul. Like I said, didn't need much, but I love going into HomeGoods and Michael's any day I get the chance. Okay, it's really noisy right here right now, but look at these awesome finds that I just found at Ocean State Job Lot. This one's called Super Bella, and it's a giant like beach umbrella that like pins down to the ground, and it's blue even though the display is red here. And it has vents. Oh, I hope that those actually have coverings for them. I think they do. I got this from my mom because we want to use it for my little brother's soccer games. It looks really cool. Oh, it does have covers. Okay, perfect. We're thinking that it might work good for rain too, or at least good enough. So I got that for us to try. And then these are one of the main reasons that I went to the store, because they had these a couple years ago and I had wished that I got them. They're little hammock chairs. These were only 25 bucks, so it was a super good deal. Actually, I think I got them on sale for 20, so even better. And they had them in this green that I got and also blue. So I got 2 of them, and I'm going to hang them up on my porch for this weekend. Okay, here is the finished product. I love these. They're exactly what I wanted. And I got this pretty plant on Mother's Day that I finally got hung up today. They look like they're a little bit high, I know, but once you get in them, they sink down quite a bit, so they're perfect. Okay, so we are back down, and thankfully Mason went down into his crib out of the car without waking up, so that was a plus. And I just set up my laptop outside to get working, And I wish that I could work out here like this every day. This is such a beautiful setup. It's so peaceful. I've got to show you guys how I'm working today. And here's my cat in the window. I don't know if you can see him. But here is what my work table looks like. And I'm hanging out in my swinging hammock chair. Got another one to the side of me. And my pretty flowers hanging up. It is so nice out. It's like a nice, beautiful, breezy 75. I have my laundry hanging back there. I hang all of my laundry up to dry. I don't ever dry anything. Even in the winter, it hangs inside the house. It is so gorgeous. I can't wait for little man to wake up and come back out here with me. Okay, y'all, I'm going to end the vlog here. Mason and I just got home from my last yoga class of the day, and my husband should be home any minute, so I'm going to get some dinner on the stove for him and stitch up his work boot with that stuff I got at Michael's earlier, and I think just settle in for the night, play with Mason a little bit. He's in a really good mood, and probably start editing this vlog, and I'll see you guys on Tuesday with a new video. Thanks for watching!